Ladies and gentlemen, the Brilliantly Dumb Show is brought to you by HelloFresh. Quick, easy meals. HelloFresh is here to make your hectic fall weekends a little easier. Get HelloFresh today. Go to HelloFresh.com/dumb65. That's dumb65 for 65% off plus free shipping. You can't go wrong when you go with HelloFresh. Ladies and gentlemen, just a reminder that the Brilliantly Dumb Show is brought to you by our good friends over at Celsius. Why? Because who the hell else would we be sponsored by? The one, the only pre-workout energy drink. You want that spark to your day? Get it the right way, the only way. Celsius. This is the grape flavor here. I have the Arctic Blue flavor in there. We got it all. I feel like Rocky Balboa in the gym every time I suck down one of these things. Celsius. Absolutely cannot go wrong. Fine folks over there. Special stuff. Without further ado, what would the Brilliantly Dumb Show be without a guy like a Giuseppe D? Without a guy like a Mikey V who is checking in from the shore? Some would say where he belongs, out in the Jersey Shore. And my, oh my, I don't know what setting we're getting from the Mikey V camp here today, but there is Joey D coming in hot. And fellas, wow, very nice setup there for Mikey V. But fellas, let's clap it up. Let's have a good podcast today. Come on, Joey, put those hands together, nice and good. Look at Mikey V. Look at Mikey V. Fellas, who wants to...
Boys.
Wow, there he is. How are you, Michael?
Bob, I'm doing. I'm chasing around kids. Son's birthday. What's the problem, Bob? What's the problem, Joe?
I didn't say. What are you coming at me for? I didn't say nothing.
No, Joe's making comments. It's not been rough. Nothing's been rough. Life is
been a rough week for Mikey V. It's been a real rough week for Mikey.
No, it hasn't. Why
has it been a rough week? Has it been a rough week, Mikey V?
Tell me.
Unbeknownst to me, bro. Unbeknownst to me, my life has gone on every day without skipping a beat. So
I saw the guy in near tears on an Instagram live.
There was no tears. There was no tears.
It was tough to watch. It was tough to watch.
I will say on that Bears live stream, we were in Arizona for about the sports trip.
Joe, you guys just lost. You guys lost to the Giants in London, Joe. What are you talking about?
I know. Yeah. I didn't see me near tears.
And by the way, meanwhile, on the other screen,
we don't see you anywhere.
The Jets are back, and to be quite frank, they might go to the Super Bowl.
Well, you played the Packers.
I told you they had a good team, Bob. You didn't want to listen.
Well, I
said
think
the roster was pretty decent.
Yeah, I'm back on the Jets.
That's
well, the Jets are better than the Bears. They might be better than the Packers. You never know. We'll find out this week.
Maybe we are back. I don't know, but I will say though, Mikey V, watching you on that live stream, there's times where you're, first off, we've said it before, when the Bears are down and you see Bear Down Cousin started a live video, it is instantaneous. You click to go watch what Mikey V has to say. In that
I tell you what,
stream,
I did some lofty numbers in that stream, bro.
You did. It was very box office. It really was. But Mikey, I'll tell you this. There's times where you're mad. You looked defeated there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know what it is like, they always do this where they have primetime games. And they've just been so bad in national TV primetime games lately. And I know I guess that's not technically national TV anymore because it's streaming, but you go inside the 5-yard line 3 times and come away with 0 points, bro. Like nobody does that.
It still
nobody
hurts.
does that.
Still hurts.
I mean, it does. But you know what? This is what I've been living with for 30 years. Thank God for the New York Yankees. Thank God for the Ohio State Buckeyes. But the Yankees, if they don't win tonight, if the Yankees lose this game tonight, it's over. It's over, Bob.
For sure.
It's over if the Yankees lose tonight.
For sure.
It's over.
Let's be positive. Yankees are going to win.
I had an episode
so.
I had an episode at the airport yesterday during the game.
You did.
I didn't.
It was one of the more sickening things I've ever seen in my life.
Everything was fine until Bob had to actually board the plane. So,
No, it wasn't fine, Mikey V, because
yes, it was. We had the lead. Until he boarded the plane.
He is become paranoid to the point where it's not real life. We went to the opposite end of the airport so that we could sit down and watch the game. We're watching the game. Everything's going fine. They tie the game up, and oh my God, Alabama, you are terrible. They tie the game up, and all of a sudden, what happens? Bob goes Yeah,
Oh, Mikey V's on a delay.
I can't deal with that. I can't deal with that. That's not good for
There's other
anybody.
folks on here, and I asked you fellas to please try and keep it together for the sake of our viewers.
I'm sorry. Yeah,
Mikey V currently has we're filming on a Saturday around. Mikey V has a big bet on the Tennessee Volunteers. Giuseppe D has a big bet on Alabama. They're facing each other. So if you get random outbursts like that, that's where it's from. But
well, we could both hit. We could both hit.
You could both hit, but
I need money line. I need money line.
Oh, you need Bama money line?
Yes.
Oh, I would have, if I had known that, I would have rooted for the game to end 35-34. I have Tennessee with the points, a sharp bet. That was a sharp bet.
Gentlemen, let's stay on track here.
But Bob, let me just explain something. Bob, there is no way in the world. There's no way in the world you can have the number 6 team in the country that's undefeated in SEC storied powerhouse be an 8.5-point underdog at home. If they were on the road, maybe I could see it. But at home, that's just disrespectful. That's a sharp bet. You got to take Tennessee with the points. You have to.
You know what I want to say? First off, 2 things in regards to that. I just kind of a side note, said it to Joe. What is it? Gary Danielson, who's been the voice of the SEC for the past 2. He's terrific. He really is. He's so good. Secondly, I have no affiliation to the SEC. But any of these college fans that try and make a case that, people give the SEC too much credit, there's other good teams. Bro, these teams in the SEC are facing a quality team week in, week out, away, on the road. Look at that division. You got Ole Miss. You have Tennessee at 6. You have Georgia at 1. Bama at 2. And then even as bad as Texas A&M's been, you go on the road to Texas A&M.
Yeah, it's a tough place to play.
The SEC is just, it's a different beast.
The SEC is head and shoulders. I think the Big Ten, once USC and Oregon come aboard in 2 more years, I think the Big Ten will be, Michigan is no joke this year.
Yeah, they're back.
I really hate to say that. Because if you've seen me at my worst, let me explain something to everybody, and I'm going to simulcast it this year live. There is no game on the face of the earth that I am more into and more down about and more inner distraught, inner emotional about than Ohio State, Michigan. None. Packers game, nothing.
What about Bears? What about Bears Commanders?
No, that's what I'm saying. So you could only imagine what that's like. I don't sit the entire game. That's bad.
We saw how devastated he was last year, Bob.
Yeah, he's just
he didn't even say anything. I think Mikey V's the maddest when he doesn't say anything.
Yeah, like what happened with that Bears live stream. There was a time for like 30 seconds where he didn't say a word. He just looked into the camera and he had nothing to say.
And then some guy made a comment. He went nuts.
Yeah,
he went absolutely.
That was one of my neighbors made a comment. He was in no position to speak.
You might need to go back to Eagle Street, Mikey V, because things can get real chippy over there. Joey D, you could go back into my episode because I do admit it's rough. It's not healthy. It's really not.
What I was saying is we're watching the game. Everything's fine. The Yankees go up 2-0, but then they tie it up and Bob goes missing for almost 40 minutes. And here's the thing.
I knew exactly where he was.
I knew where he was too. He does this thing where the TV, it's on cable television, but because it's not East Coast, it's like 1 second behind. So he thinks that he's behind in the world of everything, when in reality, he really wouldn't even notice what's happening until it happens. So he goes out of the restaurant where we're all there watching the game with him to be there to support him, leaves the restaurant, goes in the middle of the airport and starts calling Mikey V to give him play-by-play commentary. It is absolutely sick. And the fact that you give him the play-by-play commentary, Mikey V, is absolutely outrageous. You should be watching and supporting your team. Instead, you're there having Mikey V play Al Michaels and give you the play-by-play.
Let's say this.
It's not normal.
number one, it's usually in text message. Number two, I do give him a pitch by pitch, play by play, which is pretty
outrageous.
Good. But we've had historically good streaks.
It's true. I tried telling them this. They didn't believe me when
But it has no correlation, Mikey V. You and him texting has no outcome on the game. It doesn't impact anything. It's not like, Judge is going to squeeze the bat a little tighter if he knows that you guys are talking.
Aaron Judge. By
the way, he's flopping in the playoffs.
He better do something tonight because it's been bad.
I mean, listen,
I can't get on him. 62 home runs. I'm not going to get on him. But the fact that the fact that they've won a game in spite of him being 0 for 8 and 7 Ks is pretty impressive, to be honest.
You know what? On the defensive side of the ball, when they if they're winning and then they tie it up, I can't watch it. I can't watch it. So I call Mikey V, and Mikey V does an unbelievable job on the play-by-play. He's better than Michael K. I mean, he's better than Bob Costas. He's so good on it. And it's just soothing to have it, to where if the Yankees are going to lose, I'd rather hear it come out of Mikey V's voice that somebody scored rather than watching it.
I really need a play-by-play job.
Let's just take it easy. I mean, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
You just said I was better than Michael K.
You're really good.
The other thing that I can't fathom for the life of me is Bob would rather watch the play unfold on ESPN app, show a little circle on a strike or a ball, than watch the game a second later delayed in real time on I had the game, Mikey V, on my phone playing, and it was maybe 1 second, not even delayed, and he wouldn't watch it. He'd rather watch the blank screen on ESPN give an update on whether it's a strike or a ball. It's how is that a way to watch a game? It's got to be awful. I can't fathom that.
It's neurotic. It's not healthy to where, honestly, what would truly be best for me, and I was thinking about it at the airport yesterday. By the way, to be boarding the plane in extra innings was horrid, but it's honestly better for my health if the Yankees just get knocked out. It really is. I don't disagree with you, Joe. I take it really bad. Joe was playing it on his phone at the gate.
I was trying to help him because we were boarding the plane.
I
was trying to show him it, and he was still watching the ESPN app on his phone. It's just it's sick and twisted. It really is.
Yeah, it was tough. And then Joe was showing we were watching the game, and it was bases loaded. It was a real big time. And a fan comes up and noticed us. And
this was bad.
Yeah, I remember you texting me.
Yeah, he sat down next to me, and I was very nice to him, but it was in the middle of I was just stressed. It was a tough spot to be. He's a really nice guy. He just came.
I would have told him come back in 10 minutes.
No, I mean no. No, I'm gonna say come back in 10 minutes. Okay. It was tough. Now, changing gears here for a sec. Okay, huge loss not having Giuseppe D with us for this trip, but Bob's coming in hot to Jersey. Mikey V trip. And we're hoping, I'm going there hoping that it'll be for a Yankees ALCS game. Right now, that is very much up in the air. The only thing that I'm very concerned about, Joey D, and I trust Mikey V so much, food-wise dinners, he's never steered me wrong. I really have so much faith in him. The steakhouse that we always talk about, Frankie and Johnny's, is an absolute can't miss. My favorite home fries. I mean, he's audibling out of Frankie and Johnny's for a different steakhouse. And again, I trust him, but
I mean, I'm not audibling out. I'm not handling the steakhouse arrangements. Fubu Lu is going to handle the steakhouse arrangements, and I have complete confidence.
Oh, he's got his hand on the pulse.
He's well versed.
Yeah, he's well versed.
Fubu Lu is very. I would say from what I've seen, the guy's playing Pine Valley. He's got a good sense of high end, living. I think you're in very good shape if Fubu Lu is picking the steakhouse.
Is that so? I didn't know
he's a foodie. He's a foodie.
Yeah, I think you're in fine form. And by the way, I think Mikey V would chime in if there was going to be rumblings of something not being up to par.
Well, you got to think about it. I mean, we're going out for a bachelor party dinner for a guy who owns a restaurant. So Lou's not going to go to a shitbag establishment. True. That's one. Fubu Lu, like Joe said, is very he wants to eat at a nice place. And on top of that, he is a foodie. Like he's a food guy. Like we'll be absolutely fine. But yeah, we want to go to the ALCS. We want to go. We want to buy tickets to the ALCS.
You know who I wish I could see is Nikki
just,
Juice. Nikki Juice is going to
Nikki
be
Juice
blasted
is terrific,
off
man.
in another dream world.
Yeah, and I know I'm in good hands regardless, because then we'll have the dinner if we don't have the Yankee game. But you know, to do the party bus from Luna Luz, who, by the way, official sponsor of the Real and the Dumb show, to do that and then take that over to Billy's and to do the Yankee game. I said
Billy's
to Joe
will be
yesterday, not only obviously do I want the Yankees to win so bad, it's more than just the Yankees winning. It saves that beautiful experience for next weekend. If they're able to do it, it just would be so special.
Yeah. So we are going to do the party bus regardless, I think. So we will be doing party bus from Luna to dinner regardless.
Oh, that's nice. Okay.
Yeah. So we will have that, but yeah, it's to be able to go to Luna and post up at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, have a couple, get on the bus, get to the Bronx by like 3 o'clock, tailgate a little bit, get into Billy's at 5, out there in the stadium for first pitch. I mean, the stars would align really nicely. And let's not get ahead of ourselves. Maybe the Yankees come out tonight and they beat they shellac the Guardians tonight, maybe in Cleveland. Maybe they do. I just, here's the thing. I would have felt a lot better because now I have that, like, as a sports fan, it's like the advantage for the Yankees is completely gone now. It's completely gone because now the Guardians have these next 2 games at home. They stole a game in New York. The Guardians are playing with house money now. All the pressure in the world now is on the Yankees.
True.
The pressure in the world is on the Yankees. They have to go out there and they have to win 2 straight games. They got to win 2 straight. And that's not going to be easy to do. So it's just they had the opportunity yesterday and it was same old Yankees. It's that old, if they don't hit a home run, they don't score any runs. Guys in scoring position, they don't push them across the plate. Cortez pitched a fine game. Cortez went out and pitched a very good game.
And he didn't really even have his control. I mean, he didn't have his AA
but
stuff.
He was
fine. 5 innings, 2 runs. I got no issue with that.
No,
I tell you, the bigger issue is this Astros team is
God,
they're a machine.
That's the biggest issue of
for them not to lose. For them not to lose that first game the way they won that first game,
that is outrageous.
You're in the bottom of the 9th, down 2 runs, and there's 2 outs, and you just walk off like that.
Because they were down 5. They were down what? 4 or 5 runs at the end of the 7th inning. Bregman hit a 3-run home run, and then they had another.
Bob's boy Bregman.
Oh. Yeah.
I can't stand
I
him.
know. I know.
I was gonna say, I hate his guts.
I know.
Cannot stand the guy.
That's the
I hate that whole organization. I hate Altuve. I hate Verlander. I
think Bregman's my number one. I out of all those guys, I think I dislike Bregman the most. Now,
why?
What's that?
Why do you dislike him so much?
He was on the team that cheated. He was one of the main guys that was on the team. And I just find him to be a little pompous. Now, look, if he starts following me on IG, it's a total different story. All it takes is fun.
But I am jealous that you guys are going to have that New York. Then the last New York trip was really fun. I mean,
I'll tell you this. Joey D was not ready to leave Billy's. He was having a fucking ball.
And Dickie Gas had to dictate what we did to go to the Ponies, and I was not. I think we would have been best off going back to Billy's. It was such a good environment. We were getting tons of love from people who were there. It was phenomenal. It really was. And I'll say this. I'll go one further. Mikey V's crew is a good crew. They welcomed us and made us feel very much in sync, like we were part of their team. It was great.
Seeing Mikey V's crew, I think told me so much about Mikey V. You know, I already thought that I had a good, finger to the pulse on Mikey V. When you met that crew, I understood a lot of it because so much of what Mikey V grew up with and his friend is very similar to what I have. It really, it's such I'm telling you, by the way, I mean, that's what makes me want to go out there, even to go see those guys. I've only hung out with them one time. I am so eager to where even if the ALCS doesn't happen as much as I want that
Saturday night's going to be incredible regardless. I mean, listen, it would have been magical. And maybe, listen, I don't want to say like it's dead and dusted. It's very still much a possibility. But I will say that, yeah, it is.
Are you guys doing a Diamonds night?
Yeah, Friday.
I had to get a new suit. This guy's making it's a required suit. I had to go buy a new suit because I didn't want to show up in the same one I showed up in last year.
He bought a maroon suit.
Yeah,
I know. I saw it. Sharp, bro.
My mom was.
This is a big play for Bama.
Do you know why?
He's got nothing. He's got nothing. Go! Yes,
oh,
Bama!
and Joey D is back on the offensive here.
Let's go.
Joey D
that's fine. That's
fine. You know what? We're
that's
at the
fine.
point now where even if they tie it up, even if they score a touchdown, I think Mikey V is almost in the clear.
I'm good. No, I'm good.
You're okay there,
I'm good.
Mikey.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
You're okay there, Mikey.
I'm okay. Good job, Joe.
I want us both by the end of this pod to be on the winning side of this.
Now, here's the problem when you go to dinner with Diamonds. Here's the problem: is that there is nothing. Now you could prepare. Like I'm gonna, that day of he's gonna get a haircut, a hot shave, a manicure. And he's gonna have like the most outrageous, like no matter what you wear, you're not gonna look as sharp as him, which is disturbing because I've done what you've done, Bob. I'm gonna go get a new sport coat. I'm gonna go get a new tie. I'm gonna go get a new handkerchief. I'm gonna go get new cufflinks. Nothing matters because this man just comes out. This man's arsenal is like.
How would you explain Nicky Diamonds?
Yeah, Mikey, can you kind of just for the folks in the best of your ability? Could you kind of I don't know.
Unlike anyone I've ever met.
Well, could you describe what Nicky Diamonds is like?
So here's a man in his mid 30s, mid to late 30s, who it's 2022, but to him it might as well be 1952. That's the way he lives. Yeah. And he doesn't give a damn what anybody thinks, and he's a great and loyal friend to us all, I would say. And
yes.
If you want to have a good time and you want to go out and you want to go all out when you go out, there's nobody you want to call for a night out on the town other than that man.
That's the number one expense too. He had that Sprinter van that picked us up.
That thing was terrific.
He was mad because the holographic lights weren't shining underneath it when you got picked up. And remember, he's like, there's supposed to be a carpet that
That's pretty good. That's pretty good, Joey D.
Supposed to be a carpet out here. I don't know where the carpet is.
Mikey V, that ain't bad.
Not bad.
And you remember that he was mad because
I just asked for a couple things, and it's just unbelievable that it's.
We
not
met him in Muggsy's. We walked in. He was playing like, I don't even know, Frankie Valley, and it was
this guy.
I was like, this isn't real life.
He's straight out of The Sopranos. I mean, he really is. He's not living in the world we're living in. He hasn't adjusted to the times.
Nor does he want
to. And you're right, Joe. God bless him. He to me is one of the most entertaining people I think I've ever met.
Very interesting.
Yeah, I mean, Mikey, I think I'm in awe of the guy. I really am. I'm fascinated by him.
I kind of feel bad just to not that I don't get to see Diamonds again, to be honest.
It's a killer. Now
we went to Rayo's the last time with him.
He got us into Rayo's East Harlem, which you got to be a somebody to get into Rayo's East Harlem. One of the best nights of my life.
And low key now, Bob, he's got Instagram. Is one of my favorite Instagram follows.
The best.
He's a great
stories he shows himself like putting a tie on to perfection. And it's like you don't see
I wish
they call this the vicious V.
I kill
nobody dresses like this
to be able to get a good look in on
we'll
this guy.
We'll get some Diamonds content on Friday.
That'd be great.
Yeah,
100%.
When he gives,
100%.
I always have to request the green light on whether or not you can get content from him. When he gives you the green, I'm all units, but even then I get a little worried doing the camera. Like I'm still kind of shy about it. You know what I mean? But I think this time I'm so comfortable. I'm much more comfortable with
I mean, this is your third time. This is your third time breaking bread with him. So
and by the way, Mike V, I think if I don't say so myself, I think he likes me a lot.
He likes both of you a lot. He likes both of you a lot. He has nothing but the utmost respect and nicest things to say about the both of you. He was disappointed, Joe, that you're not coming out.
I know.
And
I had a wedding to go to.
Sometimes guys like that, they take that as a slight because he
canceled. No, it's not a slight. It's not.
You know what's ironic? Bob, are you ready for this? What's ironic about Friday night? So Diamonds had a wedding that he was supposed to go to on Friday night, and he canceled to do the dinner with me and you. Hand to God, hand to God. That's a true story.
I have
is
plenty to
not
go.
an enemy
I can't.
you
What do you want me to do?
want.
I mean,
It
was not like we had a planned trip.
I'll
It's
tell
not
you
like we
what.
had a planned trip. It was a wedding that was.
But Joe, for that alone, you might need to cancel, pal. I mean,
I
that is
can't
not
cancel.
that is not.
I would love nothing more than to get a text message Friday morning at like 5 a.m. from Joey D saying, Mikey V, you know what, bro? I decided I had to give it up.
My girlfriend's booked flights. I
I
booked arrangements for us
All right,
already.
all right,
I mean,
all right.
I want to be there, guys, but it was not like we had a trip planned. This was a spur of the moment.
What would the Joey D FOMO level be on Saturday afternoon if the boys are at Billy's for ALCS Game 3? What would meanwhile he's chewing on a bacon wrapped scallop at this high-end California wedding.
Oh, Bama touchdown!
I was waiting for him to see that.
Oh my God, we got a pick six.
I was waiting for him to see that. Let's stay with the program now, boys.
That's not what Mikey V needed.
Yeah,
that's not.
Hey, happy for you.
That's too soon. That's way too soon,
because now they might go for it in their own territory. Oh my God, it wasn't a pick six. It was a muffed bump. Oh my God.
Let's stay with the program now, gentlemen.
I'm sorry, but that
let's really try. Now, ladies and gentlemen, a word from our sponsor. Folks, as we all know, mental health is one of the most important things out there, and you got to do whatever you got to do to make sure that the mind and the body is right. And there's no better way to do that than BetterHelp.com. BetterHelp is online therapy that offers video, phone, and even live chat online therapy sessions. So if you don't have to see anybody on camera, if you don't want to, you don't have to go into an office. It's easy and it's affordable, much more affordable than in-person therapy. You can be matched with a therapist in under 48 hours. I know for me, it's always good to talk to somebody. It's always good to air it out, especially when that person is a professional. And with BetterHelp.com, you can do just that. Not only can you do that, but starting now, our listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/BDS. Again, 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/BDS to get 10% off your first month. Take care of your body, speak to somebody, take care of your mind with BetterHelp.com. Mikey, by the way, you know what I'm sick and tired of? And we talked about it prior, but the East Coast, West Coast, there is a cable difference, whether like right now you're delayed. I guarantee you for the Yankee game, you're ahead. That alone should put you on the West Coast, or me and Joey D have to head over to the East Coast because I'm sick of these delays.
I know Bob's thinking about moving to Florida.
I would love that.
It's a thought.
I would love that. I'd love to have them in the same time zone. That's all
Joey D didn't really realize until he got banged by Uncle Sam.
Why are you telling everybody that
you got banged? You got banged.
I haven't gotten anything yet. I got a heads up that I'm going to get banged.
You got a heads up that you're getting banged.
Tell you what, Uncle Sam likes to reach deep in your pockets there, Mikey V. I tell you what, it's not cool.
So you think about even a
tax season is going to be my living nightmare.
I got my parents down there. Fat Perez, that's the one place that he said he would go down to. So
that makes sense. Perez in Florida, that adds up.
Yeah.
It's the wild card that he is. Now I would move to Scottsdale. I would move to Scottsdale. I would even move to Texas. But Florida's on the opposite end of the country. It's as far east.
But Joe, you got to realize
that you guys are as New York as New York gets.
You know
whether you realize it or
Joey
not.
D is too. Me, I know.
I just said you guys. I said you guys.
Yeah. My girlfriend said she'd go to Florida.
Wow. Now this is an interesting
development. I would go to New York, but I don't think
you're moving in with your girlfriend already?
No, I'm saying we talked about it.
Wow. That's
not right now, but down the road.
I'm
not getting any younger, Mikey V. I'm not getting
you're not. No, you're not.
I'm 36 years old, I got Grace coming in here,
the Rocket and Mrs. D need a couple little Joey D's running around sooner or later.
You bet your ass they do. Let me tell you something, Joe. If Joe's going to have kids, Joe's putting out 10. Like he's
No,
not going to
not
be able to
putting-
stop.
That is
You know
an
what I'm saying?
outlandish
Once
statement,
it's like a
Bob.
free throw. Once
That's
he sees one
absolutely
free throw go in,
outlandish.
you bet your ass he's just
Yep.
firing out.
I would
You
do
know what I'm saying?
I would do the Mikey V style boy and then girl.
Is that what you would do?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you don't have that choice, Joe. You might
Well,
No,
get a
there's
girl or
ways,
girl.
Bob. There's ways to make sure that you get a
would do-
boy.
You would do that?
What's that?
You would
No,
do
I mean, there's different positions and stuff apparently that that you can go into that help
If you
yield
leave-
a
if
higher
you leave-
percentage
if
for
you-
a boy.
If you leave your socks on, you have a boy.
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
the
Joe,
truth.
that
Socks
ain't,
never coming off.
yeah, then Joe, that is so far from the
It's
truth.
not an old wives'
So
tale,
what?
Bob.
So
It's
if
a
I
fact.
want to have a boy, what position do I need? To
I
go?
don't
You
know. You
just
have to look
leave-
it up. I think
you
it's
leave-
like
you leave your
missionary
socks
is
on.
better
Leave
for
your
like
socks
a.
on.
What a sick fuck, huh?
I've read this, Bob. It's not. I'm not making this up.
I would fade Joey D to where if Joe, I really
Once we
would.
have,
If
once we
Joe-
have
I
two
really-
girls and then end up having a third.
I would
girl,
I
I'd
would
be-
fade Joey D. If
Women
he
I'm
told
telling you
me
right now,
that a
Cuts
boy
would
is in
be-
a certain position, I would do
Cuts-
another position. You know what I mean?
Cuts
I
would
would
be
fade
the
him.
guy. Cuts would be the guy who'd tell you that he knows what he's having, and he would try
No,
his first time, and his wife would be pregnant with triplet girls.
Yeah,
that would be
do like,
that would be what he would.
He
have.
would do a gender reveal, and it would come out pink, and Joe would be like,
Yeah.
"Oh, dude,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I
yeah,
really
yeah.
want
Well, no,
it."
I'll be honest. I would like a girl. I mean, I see baby.
Yeah, bro.
Baby G is wonderful,
Oh,
and
dude.
but I would want to have a boy first. So like I know Mikey V when little Dom grows up, he's gonna
Oh,
put
hey,
the
Dom.
fear of God in his heart that he has to watch out for his baby sister. So
Right.
you have that to look out for. That's
Yep.
a good thing.
And by the way, there's nothing wrong with, I would want a boy before anything because, the sports thing, you want to go to their little league
Yeah.
games. There's nothing wrong with that. Not to say I wouldn't be happy if I had a girl, I would. But once you get the boy like Mikey V did, then then it's whatever happens. But
You're playing with house money.
that's
Yes.
exactly right.
And I will also say that-
true.
It's
I
true.
also have the inclination that if I had kids, I'd be a fantastic father.
Well, if you don't say so yourself, but
I just
agree,
feel
Joe.
that's a fumble.
Well, come on, let's focus on the program here, please, gentlemen. Can we keep it together here, please?
Oh,
We're doing a
fuck
really
me,
good job.
Joe, why are you rooting for a fumble?
It's
Joe? You
not
need-
a fumble. It's
Oh,
not.
Yeah, right,
I'm
it's not,
saying
it's
they
not,
should have thrown the
it's
challenge flag.
Now, Mikey, can I ask you something in all honesty?
Yep.
When you did have baby Dom, okay?
Yeah.
Like when Holly was pregnant, did you have that preference of a boy?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You did.
Oh,
See, I
I
appreciate
can-
the honesty. I really do.
I will send you the video of when me and Holly opened the envelope. We didn't have a gender reveal. We opened the envelope from the doctor to
Were
just
you
find
nervous?
out. I was so nervous, and my reaction is absolutely. It looks like we won the Super Bowl. It looks like
Oh, you have
yeah,
a video. of
Bears
it?
just won the
Yeah, I'll send
NFC
it.
when
I'll send it.
Dom
I
was
would,
revealed.
Mikey,
Yeah,
I'd really
yeah.
appreciate that. I really
I'll
would. I
send
would
it to
enjoy
you,
that.
yeah. I went nuts. I went fucking absolute ape shit.
Yeah, Mikey,
And then
you
he
gotta-
follows up with the girl. I mean, Mikey V is batting 100.
Now, Mikey V, is
Or
that something
1,000,
where
1,000.
can we play that on the YouTube? Can we play that on the show? I think people would love to see that.
Yeah, I gotta get the clip. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think
We
that
get
would
the
be
clip
really-
over to Tick.
Yeah, we can get it over.
Little
to Tick,
pass
appreciate it.
interference on the defense.
Oh,
I-
I didn't
but I-
need that.
Gentlemen, let's stay
Sorry,
focused
sorry.
on the
We're
program.
just not used to doing this
I
on
know,
a
trust
Saturday,
me,
Bob.
I know, but let's.
And
I
by
won't
the
make
way,
I won't
Mikey
make
V, he
another
said that
comment.
his flight was on Tuesday. His
No.
flight's on
I
Monday.
know.
You guys didn't even
No,
know what day he was flying to the East
No,
Coast.
he told me Monday. He told me Monday.
Because I just found that
You
out.
found
So
out.
where are
he
you
was telling
where are
me-
you going? You staying with some other friends Monday, Tuesday?
You know
Wednesday,
what I
Thursday?
like to do, and my friends always laugh at me for this, but I'm going into Jersey to my hometown to Randolph.
Yeah.
I like to, and my friends always bust my balls. I like to go by where I grew up. I like to go to the house. I like to
Yeah.
go to the high school that I was at.
That's
I like
fair.
to go to the pizza shop that I like making my rounds around there. So
I don't
really
think
look
there's
forward-
anything. I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Yeah, and there's like certain smells around my hometown. I'm a huge nostalgia guy. to where, like,
Nostalgic. Yep.
yeah, like I'll go into the high school and just smell. It sounds terrible, but I will. I'll go to the high school and just like smell it, and it'll make me. It hits me.
Yeah.
So I'm going to my hometown. And I'm going to play some of the golf courses around there because when I was growing up there, I never played golf, and everybody asked me about the golf courses around there, and I never played really. So
you should put a thing up on your story,
and Joe's going to miss football Sunday next week, which is going to be. I'm telling you right now, Holly.
No, I'm going to be at Circa.
Holly already started the spread planning today in the car ride down the shore.
I was going to ask about the spread.
Yeah,
do you hear that?
It's going to be Jerry Don. It's going to be Nikki Smiggs. It's going to be FP if FP gets the green light from the missus, which I don't know. Yeah, it's good.
I mean, after his showing last time, I mean, I can't imagine there's much that would make Holly.
He's in New York right now.
Well, that's why we might get the FP.
It might get kiboshed. It might get kiboshed.
Well, from Fat Perez's side or from Holly's side?
From Fat Perez's. No, not from Holly. From Fat Perez. Holly's all aboard. She was asking what she should make today, and we're gonna make a big pot of Sunday gravy, some braciole, and some rigatoni, and then I'm gonna get the stuffed breads, the mozzarella tomato salad. It's gonna be top notch.
I want to go with you to that Italian market. The one that you took me to was God.
We'll go.
We'll go. Look, you know what I did, Joe? I didn't, as much as I would have liked to stay in the cave, I didn't want it. Mikey V's got enough on his plate. I did the hotel, and I feel good about it. I really
babysit you as well.
He's got enough. Yeah, I didn't look. I got the full experience last time.
What hotel did you book?
One in I think Secaucus. Where was it?
Did you get? You got the Renaissance.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. No, that hotel is where Holly and I did our after party wedding, our wedding party hotel after we got married. That hotel's beautiful.
There you go.
That's a nice hotel. Yeah. You stayed there. That's where you guys stayed last time.
I thought so.
Oh, it's the same spot.
Yeah. That was a nice hotel, right, Joe?
Yeah, it was absolutely fine.
That spread.
I remember Perez stayed there, and I walked in the one day. He was blackout hammered. Oh my God!
Are we gonna get Grill Guy as well?
Yeah, I'm gonna invite Grill Guy. Yep.
Wow.
I'm gonna invite Grill Guy. This
Doesn't he live in Chicago?
No, he lives in
Chicago native, though.
He lives in Scotch Plains, New Jersey.
Scotch Plains, New Jersey. Yep. But that's the thing that I look forward to too. Like, Taylor ham, egg, and cheese right out of the gate. Chicken cutlet sub for lunch. Italian something for dinner. I really look forward to it. I really do. Me and my maroon suit. All right, boys. Are we ready to get into the top five? I like the top five we have here today. I usually do. Joseph has got his hand up. Joey D, take it away.
I have a question for the top five. We said top five candies.
Correct.
That's not like chocolate bars, right? That's just like
we have already candies. We've done chocolate bars.
Okay.
So, that's new.
I mean, it's not.
I know
it's just exclusive gummy candies. I mean, I wouldn't say it's exclusive.
Well, like any kind of non-chocolate candy.
No, but if you want to throw in a chocolate bar, I don't have any issue with that.
Oh no, that's not what we.
Are we going no chocolate bar?
We did top five candy.
Top five candy, but a Snickers bar is candy.
That's chocolate, Bob.
We're not going to consider a Snickers bar candy.
No, it's a chocolate bar.
Mikey V.
If you're being true to form.
I'm going to be honest. I didn't have any candy bars in my list only because I thought we already did candy bars.
That's I agree.
That's fine. Yeah. But then Ticket needs for the top five. Ticket's got to say no candy. No bars. Candy bars.
Right.
Okay.
No, I hear you.
All right. I got to adjust my list then, to be honest with you. So Joey,
you can go last.
Yeah, I'm going to have you start off. We're going to be doing top five candy. Joey D, take it away, pal.
I'm going to start off with saying.
Oh, we intercepted it, Joey D.
Oh, that is so.
He's
big.
Coming back the other way.
Oh no, Mikey V.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no, Mikey V. Oh no.
Oh no, Mikey V.
Oh my God, no. Oh my God,
no.
no.
Oh no.
Oh my God, no.
Tennessee's got 3 timeouts. Oh no. Wait,
there's a flag.
We got a flag. Hold on.
Oh, so what just happened for the listeners? There was an interception in the end zone by Alabama, and they ran it back.
Okay. All right. Joey D, let's take it away. It's gonna be. Let's go, Joey D.
Real good. Now, what's a flag on?
Could
they call that pass interference. So
to the folks of the program, we apologize again. This
better
is
not
college
be
football
pass
Saturday.
That's pass interference.
It's
That's pass
not,
interference.
though.
He's hugging him.
Hold on, we're about to get the call here. I'll do the play-by-play for you folks. And again, I apologize. Very rarely do we record this podcast on a college football Saturday.
That is not past interference.
So what we would like to do is you folks to come experience college football Saturday with us, which is what you're doing. You got Mikey V, who might lose a devastating wager. And then you got Joey D on the other side having an absolute ball.
I'll say this. Okay, I'll say this because I love Mikey V. I'd rather it be pass interference than it not.
Thank you.
Do you believe that?
You're gonna win either way.
It's one thing to say.
You can't say that.
Do you believe that? Wow, he just mushed him. Mikey V
no, he's
has
gonna
just
win either way. No, I haven't.
What do you mean? He's got the money line.
It's
pass interference
interference.
Defense. Oh,
yeah.
That is awful.
Okay.
Now, by the way, if I lose now, Mikey V,
he mushed him. You should have to pay his bet for that. By the way,
can you rewind that? And
Let's
see,
say this.
I said I'd rather.
That's a full mush job.
I am going to root for a Tennessee touchdown missed extra point.
Well, that's fine, but regardless, if Joey D loses this game, he was
and
mushed
after
by
I just
Mikey
rooted
V.
for him.
Well, you know what?
And
You know what? Not
Mikey
for
V,
nothing.
you
Joey
know
D.
better.
Joey D was
rooted
damn.
for
You were rooting for me. You were
I just
dancing on
said you could play back. I said I'd rather it be a pass interference so that Mikey V can win.
Alabama intercepted that football. Joey D was doing cartwheels naked down the
I didn't know
street.
and then as soon as I saw they got past half, as soon as I saw them get past half field, I said, "Oh no, oh no, oh no."
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
Come on, man.
Fellas, come on. Let's.
All right, top
five.
five.
But
now
dial
I
it back
keep
in.
now I feel like I've lost. Or there's a touchdown.
And there's a Tennessee touchdown.
You know,
Mikey
this
V
is
has
sick
mushed
and twisted,
Joey
man.
D. Mikey V has just mushed Joey D on live air. That is an absolute shame. And you know what, Mikey V? You should be sick. You should be ashamed of yourself. He mushed him.
I hope they missed the extra point. Joe, they
absolutely
missed the extra
sick.
point. We win.
Forget the extra point. They might go for two.
Wait,
You
Joe,
mushed them.
Bama's going to get the ball. There's plenty of time. They haven't been
Top
stopped
five
once.
candy. I won Joey D's top
Sick and
five
twisted,
candy
man. I tell you what.
right here, right
Absolutely
now.
sickening
After the
to
extra
me.
point. Let's just wait to see what we get.
He's
from the
gonna
extra
make
point.
it as if he's gonna miss. He missed one already. It's down.
Mikey V has mushed Joey D. Top five candy, please, Joseph.
All right. I'm gonna touch. That's just brutal.
It's tough.
You
Candy
know
does
how do
not
you know
taste
this
so
is
sweet
it's
anymore.
just it went
It's
from being
tough.
so
It's
good
tough.
to now all of a sudden I know I'm gonna lose.
He banged you.
It's a massive turnaround. This was the swing game that I needed. It's
really
absolutely devastating.
Really
It's-
banged you. It's sick.
By the way, Mikey V didn't need a touchdown. A field goal would have
it's
secured it
sick.
for him.
It really is.
A field goal would have won it for you.
It's
Bro,
so
I
wrong.
would have rooted
It
for a
was
field
so
goal.
wrong.
In fact,
And
I
Mikey
wish
V,
Tennessee
you know it.
Tennessee could have took knees.
Look,
I wish Tennessee took knees,
this
Joe.
is something where we would expect for the gambling gods to be cursed. I would expect something like that
You are,
happening
you know
from
what?
Joseph,
This is sick.
not from a
This
guy
is the
of your
sickest
caliber.
thing, bro. Wait a minute.
You know better than that, Mikey V.
Wait a minute.
I'm sick for Joseph. I really am.
Yeah,
I
it
really
sucks,
am.
man.
I
I
can't
mean, I'm
get
gonna
a
be the bigger
fucking word
person
in,
here,
huh?
Bob.
I'm not even gonna be able to get a word in. Tennessee had an almost fumble that Joe was literally, it's a fumble. It's a fumble.
I won top five candy
All
out
right,
of
top
you,
five
Joey. Top
five
five
candy.
candy.
Go
All right,
ahead,
here's
Joe.
a candy that's pretty versatile. It's got a lot of different flavors. Loved eating it as a kid, and I'd play around with it. You can eat it in different ways. It's fun. They have different pouches that you can eat or you can mix it. You know, give me at 5, give me nerds. Number 4, I'm gonna do a fun. No, well, have you never had nerds before, Bob?
Yeah, I don't
The
play
box.
with them.
I'm saying you could play around with it because there's one side that was one flavor and another side that was another flavor. And if you open them in the middle, you could mix the flavors.
All right.
You shouldn't have to explain this after what just transpired. And number 4, it's a classic candy. Everybody likes it. Taste the rainbow. Give me Skittles. And number 3, give me well, Mikey V's happy now. He knows he's gonna win his bet. And number 3, I will go with really good candy that I think probably won't get the love that it deserves, but to me, it's one of my favorites. It's the gummy candy, is the Swedish Fish. And I think that they're delightful. I really enjoy them. I think that they don't get nearly enough love, but they're super good.
They stick in your teeth a lot, though.
Yeah, but they're super flavorful and they're really good. At number 2, I have the classic Haribo gummy bears. I think that those are just undefeated. You put them in Sundays, you put them whatever. And the number one is for me is it's Sour Patch Kids. Sour Patch Kids to me is undefeated. Come on, can you run the ball?
The difference, if Joe would have if Bama would have stopped them, that top 5 would have been so much different. You know what I mean? It really would have.
Yeah.
Mikey V will send it to you. Is there any issues with that list there?
No issues whatsoever.
Quick question. So if I wanted to say Reese's Pieces, I can't say that.
It's chocolate.
He 100% could say Reese's Pieces.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's what
that's not a bar.
But to say that chocolate isn't candy is crazy to me.
No, chocolate's definitely no.
Well,
we said no
because
bars.
Now it's
no
just
bars.
Well, then I would put Reese's in my top.
Well,
5.
all right. So no
it's
chocolate.
chocolate. It's
no
chocolate.
Mikey
no, I can't do that. I have my number 1 is a chocolate candy.
What is your number 1?
My number 1 is peanut M&Ms.
No, M&M's is fine. M&M's is fine.
Whoa, Joe, you're all over the place here.
M&M's is fine. M&M's is fine.
What?
Yeah, M&M's is fine.
All right.
M&M's all out.
So no Reese's Pieces.
I guess we just ruined.
So you can't do Reese's
it's
Pieces.
2nd and 5th.
Come on, stay with us.
You could do Reese's Pieces, Bob. 100%.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, 100%. Number 5 for me is gummy bears. Give me gummy bears and gummy candy variations. I mean, gummy worms, gummy bears, gummy sharks, whatever you want to say. Gummy bears, gummy candy. Number 5, delicious. Number 4, go ahead and give me fruit by the foot. If you remember fruit by the foot, that was delicious candy. You remember the fruit by the foot, the fruit roll up?
I remember.
Fruit
I don't know
roll up,
if
fruit
good.
by the foot.
Well, no, I love fruit by the foot, but I don't know.
Is that a gummy?
For me,
No, it's a candy. It's a candy. You can do it.
Right.
What are you gonna say? It's candy. What else is it?
I think it's a snack.
Well, candy is a snack. What
It's
are
a
we
snack.
talking about
I don't know
now?
about that, man. I don't know.
Candy
I love
is a snack.
All right.
Give me fruit by the foot at number 4. Number 3, I'm gonna go with let me see here. Give me licorice at number 3. I love a good licorice.
Do you have a brand that you like? Are you like a Red Vines or Twizzlers guy?
I really like Wiley Wallaby, which is like a new licorice brand, and it's delicious, and it's some of the best licorice ever.
The one he was begging for a sponsorship from.
Twizzlers is good. Give me licorice at 3. Number 2, I'm going to go ahead with the Reese's peanut butter cups. Reese's peanut butter cups to me are absolutely astounding, delicious, unbelievable candy. The best. The mini cups, even the mini Reese's peanut butter cups, I could eat 1,000 of those.
You okay with that, Joe?
I'm going to allow it. I mean, we already said he's going to allow it.
Right.
To me, that's chocolate.
Okay.
But it's
and number 1 to me, I think that if you polled 1 million people, 1 million Americans, if you polled 1 million Americans that don't have peanut allergies, and you said to them, you get one chance for one bag of candy to just go on an airplane, go in the movie theater, go on the run, what's the bag of candy you're choosing? I submit that 70% of 1 million Americans, that's 700,000 Americans, would choose the peanut M&M as their choice of candy. I think the peanut M&M is the titan of industry in candy. I don't think it gets any better than the peanut M&M. It's the M&M. It's a peanut. I think peanuts as a snack by themselves are a tremendous snack. You combine them with the chocolate candy shell, and I think they captured lightning in a bottle with the peanut M&M. Absolutely. The yellow bag is iconic. I don't think there's anybody. It is. It just is. It just is.
I love peanut M&Ms. I really do. And
yeah,
the only thing
of course you do.
I can't.
Of course you do.
I don't know if I agree with the 70% thing, but I do agree that
fine.
Peanut M&Ms is terrific. Any issues there, Joey D?
No.
Wow. I mean, you just man, his bet has been mushed, and he knows that it's been mushed. He knows.
Listen, I'm praying for a Bama victory
he
now for Joe.
He ain't praying.
100% because now I can't lose, so I'm rooting 100% for Joe. 100%. Joe, I'm with you. Overtime, baby. Let's go.
No field goal. Fuck overtime.
Okay, fine. Field goal.
Number 5, I was going to go Reese's Pieces, but if I could substitute the Reese's peanut butter cups, I'm going to do just that. So give me the Reese's peanut butter cup at 5. Okay.
It's a little low for the cup. I think it's a little low for the cup, to be honest, but go ahead.
Number 4, go ahead and give me Skittles. Taste the rainbow.
My mom's here.
I'm with you. Is Mama D in the house?
Yeah, she might walk by again. I'll flag her down. Go ahead.
If you do, please do. I have one question that I want to ask her, and
no
then we'll let her
problem.
go.
No problem.
Okay. Number 4, I would go with Skittles.
Okay.
Number 3, give me. Number 3, give me peanut M&Ms.
Yeah.
Give me peanut M&Ms at 3. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2, give me Starburst. I think Starburst, you get different
that's a good
flavors
one.
of them.
That's a good one.
Beauty thing with Starburst is they last a while. You have to unwrap it. You get multiple of them. It's an entire thing.
What's your favorite Starburst color, Bob? Is it pink or is it
pink?
Yeah, pink. You know what's an underrated Starburst? Yellow. Yellow, I think, is very good.
Bottom of the barrel.
Red is the worst.
Wow. Okay.
Whoa. See, I disagree. I would go pink, red, orange, yellow, or pink. There, ladies and gentlemen, Mrs. Bear Down right there. I gotta tell you what, this is just terrific. Now, can I?
Where is he?
Where
is he?
You're gonna hear. I gotta put this thing in her ear so she can't hear.
Can I ask you something, Miss Bear Down? Okay.
Absolutely.
Do you find there's been a lot of controversy on this in particular episode? Would you consider chocolate to be candy? Do you consider chocolate as candy?
Would you consider?
Yeah.
You would. Okay, so there. I think that solidifies the top 5 right there. And by the way, Miss Bear Down, we would have you on the podcast anytime. I have so many questions for you about
I have so many stories for you, Bob.
Young Michael.
You would love my
Okay.
We're gonna
ladies and gentlemen. With that, ladies and gentlemen, I love you. God bless.
Oh,
We'll
Miss
see
Bear
you
Down,
next-
you're welcome
Love you.
anytime.
Love you.
You're gonna
All right.
have she's gonna have her own episode. I'm telling you that right now. You heard it here first. Just really.
All right, get back to your top 5, would you?
And then
See, now I feel like if I had known that, I would have put Reese's in.
Yeah, no, your top 5's in trouble right now.
I have bigger problems on my hands.
Your top
right
5
now
is
than
in
top
big
5.
trouble. Okay.
Well,
Top five comes before any bet, Joe.
2, I got at Starburst. Okay. And then number 1 is going to be a wild card for the number 1. But boy, do I love it. It's a if you know candy. Give me the Sour Patch Kids, but give me the watermelon version.
Okay.
Give me the Sour Patch Kids watermelons.
That's very specific, Bob.
Yeah, I think that's commendable.
No, I mean, yeah, it is, because you could have went very general on that. You could have just said the Sour Patch Kid.
Oh,
but
yeah.
now you're saying, because there's probably some people out there who don't like the watermelon specifically. Now, I don't know who those people would be. I love watermelon.
I'm putting Reese's in my top 5.
Whoa.
Yeah, because you know what? I should be able to put
There
it.
goes Alabama. There goes Alabama. There goes Alabama.
I'm substituting. I'm going to substitute out the Swedish Fish, and I'm going to put in the Reese's.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, because I'll be honest.
Joey
Because
D,
I'll be honest, I didn't know that I could put it in, and I do really like them.
honorable mention.
Honorable mention for me would be licorice. I think it's a great play. I grew up having licorice. Now I don't know about this wombies, or what. I like red vines.
I'm going to send
and
you
I like Twizzlers, but I would put licorice as an honorable mention. I think it's solid.
I'm going to send you the bag of the Wiley Wallaby as soon as they sponsor me. I'll send you a bag.
There you go.
Very thoughtful.
There he
Mikey.
goes.
Very thoughtful. Very,
There he
very
goes.
thoughtful. I need another first down,
All right,
Bob.
Mikey B, honorable mention.
Honorable mention for me, and you know what? I'm going to throw it way back, boys. And Joey D, I bet, would get on this. Bob, I don't know. Maybe this missed you by a couple of years. A big cafeteria favorite. They had the mystery flavors, and there was nothing bigger than the mystery flavor of this candy when you had to trade them at lunchtime. Give me the Airhead. Give me Airhead.
Yeah, no, I'm in there. I like that a lot.
Yeah, give me Airheads.
at all.
I like
Yeah,
that
give me
a lot.
Airheads. The mystery flavor. Yeah, yep.
I like that.
That's really good, Mikey.
Speaking of airheads,
Yeah, we need Joe. We're gonna get the field goal, Joe.
guys,
It's gonna be like a
stay
50-yarder.
on course. We're so close to the finish.
by the way,
line.
I'm going to say this. I think all things considered, we still had a very good pod.
I think we had a great podcast. That's
Oh, it was
why
a
I'm
great
trying
pod.
to get out on
I
top.
think
really
we
am.
stay. I think we stay till the end of the fourth quarter. There's
Please
only
give me-
20
give me-
minutes.
give me a 7-yard
Once
reception.
the Yankee
7
game
yards.
started- I mean, look, these guys, by the way, they're listening to it on Tuesday. They don't give a fuck on what happens. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
Let's go
big play
Yankees.
Bama. Big play Bama. Big play Bama.
What big play, Bama?
Oh, I don't know. I saw a tweet. I thought it was a big play on Bama. That's on me.
This
That's on
guy
me. That's on
has
me.
absolutely
That's on me.
torched this bet. He really has, Joey D. There ain't a chance in hell
I
Bama
saw a
wins this game.
tweet.
Now.
I saw a tweet just come out that said
This
Bryce
is
is a
sick.
big time baller.
This
That's what I
is
saw.
sick.
God.
Kimmy the Airhead. I fucking love that play. I didn't
Wow,
have it at the
okay.
beginning.
Okay,
Yeah.
Bob.
Now, if we could go bar, it's shame that I didn't get Twix on the top 5 if we're allowing the bar. But I tried to say Twix is one of the best candies.
Wasn't
of all time.
Wasn't Twix your number 1 candy bar on our top 5 candy
Probably
bars?
was. Yeah.
We
that's
argued
why.
last time that Reese's wasn't a chocolate bar.
We
because
did.
it was round.
Joe tried to put Reese's peanut butter cups as a top 5 chocolate
It's not a
bar.
bar.
That
It's
just
not
shows
a
how
bar.
much I like Reese's.
I'm not questioning that, but I mean, I like ribeye steak. I wouldn't put it on a top 5 pasta list because I love it
That's
so
a
much.
gross. That's a gross comparison, Mikey V.
All right, fine. Third and
All
ball
right.
game here.
All right,
God,
ladies
no.
and gentlemen, go Yankees. That does it. Another edition of Brilliant Dumb Show. I thought it's been a very good one.
Can we get a digest FaceTime after we end the show? Just the ending moments of the
Yeah,
game.
it's already
I would love
mushed,
that.
so we already
I
know
would
the
love-
result.
It's
but,
not mushed.
it's
Bama's
mushed.
going to win. We're rooting for Bama now. We're
mushed.
rooting for Bama.
Ladies and
Oh,
gentlemen,
get rid of it.
that does it. Another edition.
Oh, my
The
God.
Brilliantly Dumb Show. We
Oh,
will
no.
see
Oh,
you
no.
next time.